Okay, hello everyone. Back here again with another drawing. I decided to draw in the smaller notebook again. I thought it was a little more convenient to have just quicker drawings than having a whole page filled up that takes forever to finish up. And it's just a little bit more convenient since I can just move the drawing around whenever I feel like it. The other one was a little harder to move around. It's currently about midnight right now as I'm recording this. I'm extremely tired, but I kind of wanted to get this out of the way before anything else because I wanted to be able to post it in the morning. At the moment, I'm trying to figure out, like when the best time is to post things, like kind of have a schedule. It's been a little difficult, but I've noticed that it's better to, get things out of the way and like during the night and then be able to just wake up and have something to post. I don't know. I'm also trying to find, like the right time period to post something that would get the most publicity, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that's the right word, but like there is just a good time to post something where more people will be able to see it. Like I didn't notice it until I started posting that there's actually a time I should be doing it, because sometimes I'll post something at midnight or like in the middle of the day and it doesn't do as good as other videos, like some that I post in the morning. I'm assuming it has something to do with time. I don't know. That's what I'm pulling from it right now. So I'm shooting for about 9 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock would probably be the best. For as far as I know, I've been trying to test other times, but I think right now 9 o'clock is a solid time to post something. So I'm gonna test that out with this video too. Anyway, so for this one, I went back to just doing random doodles. I kind of wanted to do another, like drawing inspired by some kind of object or something, but I don't know. Wasn't really feeling it. Just kind of wanted to, just draw, I guess. I didn't want too much pressure of picking something out and then just starting it and not liking how it comes out and wanting to redo it, and and I kind of just wanted to let my hand roam free, I guess. And I liked how it came out. Took a majority of the page. And it's a little easier to take the majority of the page now since it's a smaller notebook. The other one will take forever. So it's fun that I'm able to fill it a little bit more. I also noticed I'm kind of getting into the habit of drawing sideways, which is a little weird because, like when you open up like a sketchbook, it's usually faced upright, which I don't know why I've been getting so used to doing it this way, but either way, it looks like a completely different drawing, just switched another way. So, also when I started drawing in this sketchbook, I noticed that I started on the wrong side. So when you open it up, there's nothing there. All the drawings start from the back. And I don't know if it's too late to just start on the other side. I kind of want to, just so like if anyone wants to go through it, or if I'm trying to go through it, I don't make the mistake of opening up on the front and there's nothing there, or somebody else does that, and it's just a pain in the ass right now. And I'm really thinking about starting from the front or just going all the way through from the back, and I don't know. So I have that little dilemma going on right now. Another thing, I kind of thought that having a smaller sketchbook would make it easier to make the drawings be covered by my hands less, but it seems like it made it a little worse. At the beginning of this drawing, and a majority through the middle part too, I'm just covering the entire thing. You can't even see what I'm doing, and it's annoying. It sucks, and I don't get to watch the tapes through the first time, and even if I do, it's like I don't want to start a new drawing because of it. Like halfway through I'm already almost done. It took about an hour, and I notice I'm covering my whole drawing with my hand. It just sucks. I just need to find either a new way to place my camera or a new angle to have my hand up. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to have my hand at a certain angle if I can't get the drawing right. I don't know. Another thing is I've wanted to, it's just a whole nother level of things I have to think about with this smaller sketchbook. I didn't think there would be other issues, but another thing is it's smaller, so I have to be a little closer. I have to zoom the camera in, which I didn't with this video, and I feel like it'd be a little bit better if I did, because you'd actually get a closer look at what I'm doing. I've noticed it's hard to notice little details being done if it's so far away. So I'm gonna try zooming it in next time. When I was editing the video, I was trying to crop it, but I didn't want the crop to be uneven with other parts of the video that I was editing, and be a bunch of weird random cuts all over the place where the video was just moving all around. So I decided to just not touch it at all, just so I don't mess it up. And next time I'll just zoom the camera in a little bit, I guess. But then I kind of feel like I'm gonna end up going off camera if I zoom in too much, or I'll accidentally move the sketchbook around and I'll take it off camera or something, and I don't really look at the video as I'm recording it, so I can't really see what's going on while I'm drawing, and it makes it a little difficult to notice whether I'm doing anything wrong or something, and I don't find out until I'm editing the actual video and I'm looking through it and you can't see anything at all. Anyways, enough about my video issues. I feel like I go on about that kind of stuff a lot and it's just getting a little old. Let's talk about something. So New Year's is coming. Very excited. 2021. I feel like this year went by so fast. I don't know, it's hard to think that it was 2019 a year ago, and I felt like that about 2019 as well. So this year I actually kept a journal that I wrote in every other week, it wasn't a consistent everyday kind of thing, but I kind of wanted to mark down things I want to remember. I feel like I go through the year and I know I did a lot, it was a year, but I can never remember what I did. I can't remember, the trips I went on. I do remember them. I have pictures and everything, and if I think back at it, I'm like, oh wow, yeah, but I never really remember what year it is, and it just all mixes together. So I wanted to keep something that kept track of significant things that happened throughout the year, and I wrote less and less of it throughout the year, but I kept on. I think there was only 1 month I missed. I think it was September, but I try to go through what happened through the month and update it and everything, and I haven't gone through it at all. My goal was to just write throughout the entire year and then look through it at the end of the year on New Year's, read it, and just start another one for 2021. And I thought this year, of all years, was a very good year to pick to do this, because so much has happened. The first 3 months of 2020 was insane. I felt like I was in a horror movie, and being unemployed twice now, losing the same job twice. I've never had that happen, so I just thought it was a good year to choose to start documenting things. So I think I'm gonna try it again next year. I'm really excited to read through it, because even though it wasn't the best year, it still had a lot of good memories. I got to hang out with a lot of friends for the most part, during the whole part of the pandemic, I didn't see anyone for a while, you know, and I do still see people here and there, and you know, it's just been a lot. You know, I wrote good and bad things, obviously, because I kind of want to remember the good and the bad things. You know, I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. You know, you can't have good times without the bad times, so I think it's important to remember the bad times too. You know, those I feel like are the most important sometimes, and I make sure I remember them. You know, it's important. It's just a mixed bag of a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I'm excited to read it at the end of the year. I think I'm gonna write one more entry into it just to like sum things up and then go through it. I still need to buy a new journal though for 2021. I hope I stay consistent with it. You know, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with these. I mean, I really don't intend on having anyone read them or anything, but you know, I think it's cool just to have it for myself. Just, you know, if I do keep doing it every year, then I can look back, you know, and see where I was in 2020 or 2021, maybe 5-10 years later, you know, assuming I'm able to keep them that long and I don't just like, you know, lose them. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I don't want to think next year is going to be a bad year too, just because of this year, because you know, this year wasn't even a bad year. It's just a lot of bad things happened. For me personally, it wasn't bad, you know, like there's nothing I regret. There's not much that was, you know, tragic or anything. I had a pretty decent year, you know, besides losing the same job twice, you know, because closed down. I work at a restaurant, which is probably the worst place to be working during a pandemic, and other than that, I mean, like, I'm healthy, my family's healthy, all my friends are healthy, nothing bad has happened to me or anybody else. I'm gonna just knock on wood right there, but you know, like, I'm excited for next year, and you know, I'm not just gonna assume that everything happens and then everything that bad happened that in 2020 is just gonna go away, and you know, like, just turning another year is gonna fix everything, because obviously it's not going to. It's still gonna be the same thing. It's just a different year, but I think it's a time to feel like you can refresh, you know, like you can try something different. It's like a good starting point to keep track of progress. You know, it's not like, oh hey, it's a new year and you know, everything's gonna be different now, and it's not. You can start any kind of resolution you have for yourself at any time, really, but I do think that New Year's just feels like a good time to start making changes. You know, you start looking back, it's a good marker, and so yeah, that's what I intend to do, at least just keep track of things from 2020 to 2021 and see where I go from there. I like to see progress and to keep track of it and see how everything's going. Anyway, so this is about the end of the video. This is the end of the drawing. I like how it came out. Not exactly sure how it looks to you guys. I'm not sure exactly what it is, really. I wanted to keep going, but decided to just stop right there. I thought it was a good time, because I can literally just keep going, and if I don't stop myself, I'll end up just doing the entire page. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna try to stop talking so much about my technical issues with these videos. I feel like I kind of want to talk about things that interest me, and you know, just random subjects that pop up, and I feel like talking about the process of making these videos isn't one of those things I really want to talk about, but for some reason I keep on talking about it. So I'll see, you know, like maybe I can just stop myself from doing it. You know, but thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.